Welcome to Cosmo Talks. I'm Petra. In this episode, we explore why midlife weight follows different rules and how you can be a good host to your microorganisms. Because together, you form a fascinating ecosystem. And when the interaction is right, when the crosstalk runs smoothly, you flourish. You haven't changed anything. Same food, same movement, same lifestyle. Yet your weight is going up, especially around your belly. You try harder, eat less, move more. It doesn't help, or worse, it makes things worse. What's going on? In midlife, the rules of weight regulation change. Not a little, fundamentally. What worked at 30 doesn't work at 50, and the standard solutions often make it worse. In 2022, Cell Metabolism published a study examining the relationship between menopause and metabolic changes. The results were revealing. Postmenopausal women showed changes not only in where fat was stored, but in how their metabolism functioned. Reduced metabolic flexibility, the ability to switch between burning glucose and burning fat. And their microbiomes were different. Less diversity, shifts toward strains associated with metabolic disruption. A 2023 study in Nature Medicine went further. Researchers showed that microbiome changes during the menopausal transition were predictive of later metabolic health. The women whose microbiomes shifted the most had the highest risk of metabolic complications. But the most remarkable finding came from researchers at Stanford in 2023. They showed that time-restricted eating within a limited daily window, was more effective for midlife women than calorie restriction. Not how much, but when. Time-restricted eating restored circadian patterns in the microbiome. It improved metabolic flexibility. It worked with the changing physiology instead of against it. The implication? Midlife weight management calls for different strategies than simply eating less. At Cosmo Group, we saw traditional diets fail in midlife clients again and again. Since 2007, we've guided people through these challenges. Women who had successfully managed their weight for years suddenly failed. Their trusted strategies no longer worked. Often they made things worse. A lawyer in her early 50s illustrates this. For years, she'd kept a stable weight with periodic calorie restriction. Suddenly, weight gain that didn't respond to her usual approach. She got stricter, fewer calories, more exercise. Her weight rose further, her energy crashed, her sleep deteriorated, her microbiome showed the damage, further impoverishment from the restrictive diet, loss of metabolic flexibility. We reversed her approach, not less food, but different food, a more generous calorie budget, but within a tighter eating window, more emphasis on protein and fiber, less on pure restriction. Within 3 months, her weight stabilized. Within 6 months, it was lower than when she started her strict regime. She ate more than during her diet. She weighed less. It wasn't about quantity, it was about timing and quality. The aha moment in midlife, when you eat, is often more important than how much you eat. Calorie restriction can be counterproductive when your system is already under stress from hormonal changes. It adds stress to an already stressed system. Time-restricted eating, a clear eating window with a clear fasting period, works with your changed physiology. It supports circadian rhythms. It gives your system recovery periods. This isn't a free pass to eat whatever you want. Quality still matters, but the obsession with calories can give way to attention to timing and composition. The biohack, the 10-hour eating window. Limit your calorie intake to a window of 10 hours. For example, 8 in the morning to 6 in the evening, or 9 to 7. Outside this window, water, tea, black coffee. No calories. This isn't calorie restriction. Within your window, you can eat normally. It's about the fasting period, not about eating less. After 2 weeks, evaluate. How is your energy, your sleep, your weight trend? This was Cosmo Talks. The knowledge you gain here is only the beginning. Every day offers new opportunities to support your inner ecosystem. Ready for the next step? You'll find us at cosmogroup.eu. Until next time.